Good counter. I'm your host, Roddy Too Good. Back with another drink. Yo, so let's talk about it, man. We've been going around. I've been seeing like a lot of criticism that AEW is getting for the matches. They saying the violence is probably too violent. And I mean, listen, man. And I understand. Well, at first is this is the first thing. People just will when it's tribalism in the wrestling community. We all know understand that, and that they will say anything to discredit AEW. They will say anything to really like tear it down, like no matter what, because and not only that, it's fans now that's on social media that wasn't around for WWE in its violent days, like because the first time I really saw like a thumbtack match or like a fire match or like stuff like that is was on WWE. Like people tend to forget. Like, listen, you had one of the most violent things probably happen on TVs. Probably at first you probably had it on WWE when the Undertaker threw Mankind off the top of the cage. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a thing like we just want to pick and choose to be outraged. I think the first thumbtack match on TV that I saw, I think that was also Mick Foley. You know what I'm saying? I think yeah, like they used to have fire matches. They used to have hardcore matches. They used to you want to talk about like raunchy and kind of taking it there. They used to have like uh the females used to do bikini matches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so this whole thing of like now we want to say, oh, that's too far, that's this, that, and the third. But it's like when they built their foundation off that wrestling, like the Attitude Era was like, if you were a fan that was around for the Attitude Era, then you can't say nothing because that was when it was just wild. Like Vince McMahon really was having like females kiss his butt. Like yo, it's just like, and not only that, it was a lot of sexual innuendos with that come into that, and it was like craziness. Like the Attitude Era was when the Hardcore Championship was like something of importance back then. Like, yo, people wanted to be hardcore. People wanted to like bleed and stuff like that. Like, so that's what I was saying. Like, and the only thing I could give a pass if you came into wrestling when John Cena and stuff like that, because John the ruthless aggression, it was like it had like some a little bit of things to where it was like it would go there, but usually it was like cleaning up. So because after that, after the ruthless aggression, you had the PG era, and that's when it was like for kids, legit. Like they was going full fledged kids. Like they was just their target audience was the children. So that's what is different, and that's why I say like, yo, man, it's the alternative, man. Like if you're an adult, like oh my god, this is a independent wrestling thing. They be doing stuff like this. It's like, yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, cause as an adult, it's like, yo, come on, fam. How can you say like, listen, man, just be real. Humans love violence. Like, yo, humans love violence, fam, and that's just what it is. Like, yo, it's a reason why they about to do John Wick 6. Like it's a reason that we get like all the kung fu movies, all the like the slasher movies and stuff like that. Like people love to see violence, man, and that's just a human nature in us. Like and what they did with Swerve and Hangman did, I mean, yo, man, I think I just clap it up for him because and that's the thing that that's the argument that Brian Danielson and the Miz was having because he when he told him he was like, yo, you're a safe wrestler, you're a WWE safe wrestler, and Miz said, oh well, I haven't been injured in it, but it's like, fam, that's not it's not really something to be because they put their body on the line for our entertainment, and that's just something of like just grace and just wonderful things, man, like to do, like you know what I'm saying. And I know they're gonna pay for it eventually, but to put your body on the line just to please people and just to have like those moments in wrestling is it's like artistic as some, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I feel like the Miz as well, because I guess he didn't really come from that indie wrestling. Like, he didn't really come from that like, because my thing is this, like, those, all the people, most of the people in AEW are like, they used to come from independent wrestling where you used to have to do that stuff in a crowd full of like 20, 30 people. So it's like you really doing it for the love of the sport and for the love of the fans, actually. So it's like, so it's just a different type of mode, you know what I'm saying? Cause like it's just different, you know. And but did they go too far? Did they go too violent? Me personally, I do not think so, man. Cause they're just, it's just an alternative, man. Like, yo, we could have both and it could be fine. Like, we could have the people fighting over kitty bracelets, and then we could have the people slamming each other on the cinder block. My thing is this, like, yo, these are professionals. These are people who they understand, like, okay, and if it's safe, and if it's safe and nobody really gets seriously hurt and things like that, and they okay it, who are we to really come in here and say you shouldn't do that? It's like, no, fam, like, let's just see it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people just want to discredit AEW, but the thing is, it's like, yo, man, it's just entertainment, bro. It's entertainment. It's some, wrestling is not just for children. Like, yo, it's a bunch of adult fans that's out there, and that's the thing about it. Like, yeah, the children are getting the adults to buy the thing, and the children are a large part of wrestling and things like that. But at the end of the day, it's us who's paying for it. It's us who's going and seeing it. It's us, majority of adults, really. So you got to keep us entertained because we have a different mindset than children. Like, yo, it's a lot of people who don't want to see people fight over damn bracelet. You're about to have a cage match over a fucking bracelet. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is what it, like, yo, like, it just gave me mad, bro. Like, yo, it's just wild. Like, yo, which one is more realistic? You had a cage match over a bracelet, and now you just had you had a cage match because somebody burned your house down, your childhood house, or not only that, somebody broke into your home and they was like looking at your child while he was sleeping and stuff like that over a beef that you got wrestling. Like, yo, which one is more? Which one sounds like it'll be realistic? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just this whole, man. Listen, man, just leave it alone, man. Leave it alone, yo. Things is just like people just want to talk. They, people just want to talk for talking, man. That's all it is, yo. Like, just leave it alone, man. Let's enjoy both. If you want the PG wrestling and the safe wrestling, let's go to WWE, because the fact is they barely even wrestle for y'all. I'm telling you, yo. And you have to wait for pay-per-view for most of the stars to wrestle anyway. And these people, this is what they're doing for the pay-per-views. They're actually fighting on their weekly shows, and they're doing the grand things for you on the pay-per-view. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. We can have both. We can live with both of them. It's enough space for both of them. Trust me, I'm telling you, because it's a lot of them indie fans that love this shit, man. But, yo, man, tell me what y'all think about it, man. Comment down below. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe. I'm out, man.